This week in Rivian news, we finally have a new color. Yes, you heard it right, an actual color and not just another shade of gray. The new Miami limited edition is officially on sale. Prices are going up. Rivian dropped fresh merch and they've quietly moved on from some older camera hardware. But the biggest news this week, Digital Key is finally coming and we'll cover everything that you need to know, so stick around. Now let's dive in. Today's video is sponsored by Nokian tires. They basically invented the winter tire and have been testing them north of the Arctic Circle for nearly a century. I'm going to be rocking the Hakkapeliitta R5s this winter. They give you serious winter grip thanks to the Arctic grip crystals, confident handling, and reinforced sidewalls that make potholes way less stressful. And because they're electric fit, they're optimized for EVs with super low rolling resistance that helps protect your range. Huge thanks to Nokian tires for supporting the channel. First up today, Rivian is officially launching their newest paint color, a deep metallic purple called Borealis. In photos, the rich plum tone really pops and the bronze finished rims tie the whole look together, especially alongside the matching interior accents. Now, I probably wouldn't spec this color myself, but I do love that Rivian is finally bringing real color back into the lineup. Ever since Compass Yellow, Red Canyon, and Limestone disappeared, it's basically been a choice between white, black, or several shades of gray. But I think the more interesting takeaway is that Rivian's design studio seems set up for limited run colors. We don't know exactly how long Borealis will be available, but it feels like Rivian is warming up to the idea of rotating special editions, dropping fun, adventurous colors to spark excitement and nudge buyers who want something unique. And looking ahead, the R2 might be where this really takes off. With the upgraded paint shop and higher volume strategy, Rivian could introduce a more vibrant, diverse palette, something that fits the youthful, adventurous vibe of the R2 platform. If you are thinking about picking up a Borealis colored Rivian, here's the catch. It's only available on the tri-motor and the quad motor configurations, and it comes with a $3,000 premium price tag, putting it in the same tier as the Storm Blue and the Midnight Black paint colors. But if you want the full Borealis aesthetic with those bronze rims that really complete the look, you'll need to step all the way up to the quad motor because the bronze wheels aren't available on the tri-motor configurator. And honestly, that's kind of a wild choice by Rivian. In my opinion, both the color and the bronze rims should be offered across dual, tri, and quad, with maybe the only reasonable restriction being the dual standard vehicles. Limiting a color this much feels unnecessarily restrictive. But the good news is that pre-built Borealis models have already hit the R1 shop for quick delivery. And if you're planning to snag one or a different build, don't forget to use my referral code. Mine's linked right here, which gets you $500 towards the gear shop for accessories and 3 months of free Rivian Adventure Network charging. But Borealis doesn't stop at paint because purple has officially taken over the gear shop and Rivian is dropping several brand new accessories right alongside it. For anyone who loves the new color, you can now pick up a hat, t-shirt, hoodie, or water bottle in the Borealis shade. Rivian also released a new line of long way home apparel, celebrating the epic 1,300-mile journey from the southern tip of Argentina to Los Angeles, where 2 prototype R1Ts served as the primary support and camera vehicles for the entire trip. And to round things out, there's a new cargo net for the R1T as well, but let's be honest, there are cheaper options elsewhere. Most of this new merch appears to be inventory limited, so if something catches your eye, be quick to jump on it. You know what else is inventory limited? Remember that Miami Edition R1S, the one that looks like it drove straight out of a Barbie dream house? Rivian quietly listed 10 of them for sale at $134,990, and I've linked the page below. To even be considered to purchase this vehicle, you have to submit a purchase request, and from what I've heard, there are only 1 or 2 units left. So if you've managed to snag one, well, congratulations. It's definitely a unique piece of Rivian history. My guess, these are probably the last limited edition R1 vehicles that we'll see before Rivian shifts full attention to the upcoming R2. If you're planning to purchase a Rivian, and I mean any Rivian, it's worth knowing that Rivian has increased some of their prices as well, per Chris Hilbert. Dual variants went up by $2,000, but now include more options that you had to previously price in. This will reduce the complexity and the manufacturing and sales for Rivian. So yes, the dual standard and the dual large and max battery pack have been increased by $2,000. This now includes a utility panel, a power tonneau cover, tow hooks, and the dark out package. For the Ocean Coast interior, it is a $3,750 increase for the standard, which includes premium audio, or $4,500 for the non-standard vehicles, including premium audio and vision. Now, RivianTrackr has also reported a raise in the pricing on all wheel and tire sets, as well as the full-size spare on the gear shop. Take a look at the new versus old prices posted by Jose here. Ultimately, I think these price changes are aimed at reducing manufacturing complexity while also creating a larger price gap between the upcoming R2 and the premium R1 lineup. Rivian seems to be tightening the structure of their trims and options to streamline production and to make sure the R1 continues to sit clearly above the R2 in pricing and hierarchy. Next up, we have another update from RivianTrackr, and this one officially closes a major chapter: Rivian's use of Mobileye hardware. Rivian has already transitioned Gen 2 vehicles to their own proprietary camera system for future autonomy features. And now, with Autonomy and AI Day right around the corner, Rivian is fully moving on. New Gen 2 builds are no longer being produced with any Mobileye hardware installed. This marks a clean break from the original camera supplier and signals Rivian's intent to control its entire autonomy stack in-house, hardware and software included. Lastly today, we have official confirmation from Wasim that Digital Key is coming in the next software update, 2025.46. This is a huge quality of life upgrade for every Rivian owner. With Digital Key, your vehicle key will live directly in your phone's native wallet app. No Rivian app is required. The system uses the Ultra Wideband for far better accuracy, meaning more reliable proximity lock and unlock. You'll also be able to share keys with friends or family who need temporary access, enjoy Apple Watch support for runs or workouts when you don't want to carry your phone, and have backup access even if your phone battery dies. Each vehicle will support up to 8 digital keys, making this perfect for households or shared use vehicles. And honestly, this couldn't come at a better time because proximity lock and unlock has been inconsistent since the last update, and Digital Key should finally put those issues to rest moving forward. But that is going to wrap up this week's Rivian news. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I can't wait to share next week's Autonomy and AI Day. If you want to stay in the loop each week and get stuff like that, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll see you very soon. And remember, adventure is always out there.